Greetings. Good afternoon. Greetings, everyone. This is Midwife Sakina Oyuhuru. I am on YouTube doing my first live. I believe this is my first live. I can't remember. But for those of you who do not know me, my name again is Sakina Oyuhuru. And today I am on talking a little bit about the journey of midwifery. um, Going to talk more about my path and also um, just to raise awareness around the options that individuals have if they're interested in embarking on the journey of becoming a midwife. I know sometimes it feels daunting, you feel moved by spirit or somehow you feel connected to supporting women, you feel connected to um, assisting, you feel connected to babies, pregnancy in some way, and you're thinking about embarking on this journey. Well, um, there are so many ways to travel this route. Some people are spiritually led and they take on the path of becoming a traditional midwife and or they take on the path of becoming a certified professional midwife or certified nurse midwife. My journey for me, I started on this path initially, went to school to become a certified midwife, and that program offered me an opportunity to sit in the same classroom as other certified nurse midwives. And although we came into the program having a variety of different backgrounds and experience, when we graduated, we all had the same, I want to say, educational experience, and we all were prepared in a way that allowed us to sit for the boards to become licensed in the state of New York. And, some people do not want to go that route, and that's fine. It really is about how you feel spirit is moving you, how you feel that you're called to support women. Do you feel your calling is to be a certified nurse midwife, or do you feel like your calling is to become a traditional midwife? And sometimes we don't even know until we start practicing. I know some, professions and even some midwives who decide that they want to work in the hospital. They are licensed certified nurse midwives, and they find that it's not serving them well. Um, their spirit is not being fed, or they feel that they are not able to offer, I want to say, autonomously um, care to women emotionally in the way that they feel will help them unfold and help them through the challenge of labor in a very confining or policy driven setting, such as a hospital. So, and sometimes those midwives find more value in taking themselves away from that setting and embarking on a out of hospital route, which sometimes leads to either a home birth, creating their own home birth practice, or working in a birth center setting. So, sometimes you don't know and you can't figure it out. Um, but and there's nothing wrong with it. A lot of times we're just trying to find our way. And we kind of figure it out along the way, through those life experiences and those encounters. Um, and through supporting women, couples, and families, those individuals sometimes give us those answers that we're looking for in terms of, are we on the right path? Is this serving me well? So again, it's a path that it kind of unfolds as you're on it, for me, I started out at a birth center. I actually practice at an out of hospital setting, which was a freestanding birth center in the Bronx in New York City. And I found my footing. I felt like I was really serving women in a way that I was called uh, to be a midwife. But somehow along the way, I felt, restricted in some way because there were some policies I couldn't change and I had to adhere by if I wanted to continue to work for that particular center. And so I found myself looking for something else, and then I, founded my own practice. But it, working at that birth center helped me to get to that place where I felt comfortable enough to start my own practice. So again, the point I'm making is, sometimes you find those answers while you're on the journey, you know, or you find while you're on the journey, um, you might pivot from that home birth practice in some way, create the practice, and then you find, oh, it's not serving me well to do all my visits in the homes of my clients. And so you readjust and expand and readjust again and expand and downsize. So you're continually growing in those ways. You know, it's not a negative to change, readjust, pivot, look back on, recreate, because those are all signs of healing and growing, in my opinion. So for those of you who are just now coming on, again, my name is Nana Sakina Oyuhuru, and I am a grand warrior midwife. I actually created a program for those individuals who are looking to serve their community, a community based midwifery program. The name of it is A Woman's Way Warrior Midwife Training. And our website is A Woman's Way Warrior Midwife Training .com, and I'll spell it AWOM as in Mary, B as in boy, M as in Mary, N like Nancy, S like Sam, WAY, A Woman's Way, Warrior Midwife Training.com. And our school is a 2-year program. Currently, we're going to expand it to a 3-year program, but currently it's a 2-year program, and we provide courses that prepare you to sit for the boards if that's the direction you're going to go in, but it also prepares you to be a community based midwife, whether you sit for the boards or not. Some individuals go on to become traditional midwives, um, but definitely we offer courses such as medical terminology, such as anatomy and physiology for obstetrics, prenatal care, postpartum care, newborn care, postpartum complications, et cetera, et cetera. So if you're interested in taking or applying to our program, please go to our website. We have an application process. It's pretty simple. The application can take, I think, like 5 minutes to complete, mainly demographic questions. And then we ask for an essay, 2 letters of recommendations, and then we schedule an interview. So we also talk about ways of funding or paying for your tuition. Right now, we were offering partial scholarships for those who were interested in enrolling for the 2024 cohort. Um, we may have one more scholarship available. If you're really interested, you need to respond before this year ends. Um, Again, go to the website, A Woman's Way, Warrior Midwife Training Program.com. A Woman's Way, Warrior Midwife Training.com. You can also go to the Instagram handle, Warrior Midwife Training, or Gentle Spirit Birth, or A Woman's Way, spelled AWOM, Mary, B, boy, and Mary, ANSWAY. Those handles will take you to the link tree that will also take you to the website to apply for our program. Again, it's for anyone who's interested in supporting women, whether you're interested in setting for the boards to become a certified professional midwife, or whether you want to go on to become or practice as a traditional midwife. It really, our program really prepares you for those fundamentals and a strong foundation so that you feel confident in your, I want to say, knowledge, and you have a strong fund of knowledge. When you graduate from our program, we also focus on the sisterhood, a huge part of our program. We have sister sacred circles every semester. We also focus on the history of midwifery, very strong in our program, particularly in the first year. Our courses are rooted in remembering, reclaiming, and restoring the legacy of Black midwifery. We really go into that historical context. So, those are strong points, but also the coursework in terms of the competencies. Um, we also have in person basic skills training, which I'm really happy and pleased to say that we will be hosting our next one the first weekend in March, March 3rd through the 5th, I believe it is, or through the 6th, that Friday to that month through that Monday. It is listed on our website. Again, a woman's way war midwife training.com. You can register there. There's a link. This upcoming skills training, I call it basic skills training, but we go over and beyond. It's more than just basic, it's advanced as well because we do include suturing, IV techniques. Everyone should have some experience in that, as well as emergency drills and skills. So this time we're going to extend it out for a 4-day skills training so everyone has enough time to practice. We're also going to have a couple of other, I want to say, workshops in herbal medicine, traditional midwifery, as well as mentoring sessions, one on ones. So we're hoping that this gets out to more people because at the last minute, I had many people contacting me. And so now I'm just trying to start early to allow for people to get their funds together and they can register online. We have an early registration, reduced discount. So I'm encouraging you to try and go to the website and register now. Um, so the skills training is for midwives, midwife assistants, midwife students, birth assistants. If you're looking to extend your skills as a doula or as a birth ambassador or support person, this would be a great workshop to take. I'm trying to keep the fee down. I think it's the same price as it was last time. We may be able to accommodate a couple of people in our Airbnb, which the students who are enrolled, it is free for them. So if you enroll in our program, your skills training is free. Again, if you're interested, please go to the website. You can register online. There is a discount for early registration for our March skills training. And again, this time we're going to extend it for 4 days so people have enough time for demonstration skills, sign off sheets, all of those things that are important for those midwives who are looking to sit for boards. Now, again, let me just say this training is not only for midwife students, it's for doulas who want to, I want to say, hone their skills, expand their skills, or birth assistants who are trying to improve their skills. So, not just for midwife students. If you're enrolled in our Woman's Way Warrior Midwife training program, it is free for you. If you are not in our program and you are attending another school, but if you go on the website now, it is discounted. So today our live is all about the journey to becoming a midwife and so many paths to midwifery. And this includes becoming a traditional midwife, a certified nurse midwife, and certified professional midwives. Um, all routes lead to midwifery, whether you sit for the boards or not. If you take the training and you feel confident in your ability, there is a community out there. That's one of the things that I talk about in the skills training. There are communities who are looking for you, whether you have a CM behind your name, a CNM behind your name, a CPM behind your name. There's a community looking for you. There are families, individuals who are looking for CPMs and not looking for CNM. There are families out there who are looking for traditional midwives. So there's room for everyone to practice. There's no reason for us to diminish one another. We need to uplift each other. And that's one of the areas we focus on in our program and our training is the sisterhood. We build upon that and we encourage you to nurture those relationships with the sisters that you are on this journey with. They will become your lifelong partners and people that you will lean on during those trying times, challenging times, joy filled times, celebrations as well. They can help you strengthen your journey as a midwife and your practice. I am also here to, I want to say, address any questions that people may have. They certainly can write them in the chat and I will try and address them. If you are joining us live right now, we're talking about becoming a midwife or the path to midwifery and want to encourage participation. If we have individuals out there who have questions or anything that they want to share, I will address them. Um, I've been practicing midwifery for over 25 years and love what I do. It is part of who I am. It is not all that I am, but it does, I want to say, reflect a large part of who I am in my spirit. This is my purpose, my dharma in life. And I feel connected to women, to families, and really feel compelled to create spaces for women to have sacred, joy filled, loving, transformative, empowering um, labor birth experiences. And I do that by creating trust currencies that are rooted in love and rooted in um, sincerity and empathy and humanity. So, we create those types of relationships during our visits, during our encounters, our prenatal visits, whether they take place in my office space or in their homes. Speaking of which, I have a new office space, which I'm really pleased with and happy about. We're now located at 3747 Benson Drive in Raleigh, North Carolina. I know a lot of people know me as a practicing midwife in either New York, New Jersey, or Charlotte, but I've moved to Raleigh. Now I'm practicing in and around Raleigh, Durham area and those surrounding um, spaces, cities, and um, counties nearby. So we are in our new space, and I'm really happy and pleased to be in this space. It has been a blessing, and it will continue to be that. The ancestors and my loving friends and family have provided through prayer and manifestation this space. So Hopefully, we will soon offer some free yoga classes for some of our clients and the community that we're serving. We're also going to offer some, I want to say, screenings of some documentaries and panel discussions. Those are upcoming. We're also going to offer an informational session about birth workers in the area. So we have a lot of things planned for this space. Our next upcoming skills training will be held right here, right here at Gentle Spirit Birth Midwifery Service. That's where our home is. This is where our home is. And this is the home for a Woman's Way Warrior Midwife Training Program. So we'll have some live skills, some live courses, this in-person courses is what I'm trying to say, as well as our skills training right here in our office space. We also will have some our newest services. We're going to offer some vitamin infusion, IV, Serenity IV, hydration, and some vitamin injections for those who are into, preventive health and wellness, whether it be sports medicine, building the immunity, or anti-aging, just overall wellness. So we'll talk a little bit about that. I will have some lives about some of those nutritional infusions. If people are thinking about that, we will provide that right here in this space as well. So 2024 is a great year. We're looking forward to it. We're going to offer a lot more services in wellness for the community that we serve right here in Raleigh. So, again, today we're coming here live, just talking a little bit about midwifery, becoming a midwife, and all the services we will be offering from our new home right here in Raleigh at 3747 Benson Drive. So I think we're going to take a break and come back on maybe later on this week. And we'll focus a little bit more on our practice and a little bit more on our programs and get a little more specific about the path to midwifery. I hope this has been helpful. Um, we'll be coming on quite often. Going to try and pick a day where we're here all the time so you can find us. That might be Sunday evenings, afternoon, or Monday evenings, or both. Um, Thank you for joining us, and I hope that you've gotten something out of this. I look forward to speaking with you soon. All right, have a great evening. Bye, everyone.